Hey, it's Whitney from EcoVeganGal.com and welcome back to What a Vegan Eats, the channel in which I tell you about the delicious plant-based foods I'm eating. And today I've got a little review of a delicious beverage. But real quick, I wanted to address a comment and request. I forget who asked it and I apologize, but somebody mentioned that they would prefer that I do food-based reviews outside of my bedroom area. And I wanted to quickly explain why I do these videos here. First of all, I have a big window and a great lamp, so that naturally lights up my face. It's much more complex to set up lights in my kitchen area. And it's much easier for me to do them here because this is my desk and I've got my microphone, I got my camera, my webcam here. So unless I rig up like my main camera with my microphone and all of that and my lights, it turns into this whole ordeal, and that's often what prevents me from doing videos. So I apologize. I would love to have some sort of like divider, but I'm working on some other solutions. So I just wanted to address that comment there and apologize. I don't know if it's like a turnoff that my bed is in the background when I talk about food. I don't know. But if it is, I apologize. I hope that you can enjoy the content anyways. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about a brand that I've really loved for a long time and recently got extra passionate about. It's Kevita. Now, Kevita is a really wonderful line of beverages that I've talked about for several years on the main Eco Vegan Gal channel, and they make these organic probiotic drinks based on coconut kefir. And they're really wonderful because I think they're such a great alternative to soda. They're also a really nice alternative to kombucha. If you've been following this channel, you know that I love kombucha, but not everybody does. Sometimes it's too bitter or vinegary for some people. So Kevita, I think, is a really nice in-between. So I love to drink this when I want like a sweet, bubbly fix, and I want to take a break from kombucha. But I also really like their flavors and the fact that there are so many probiotics in this. It's just another great way to get your daily dose of probiotics really easily. And if they have 4 strains of probiotics in it. It's also low-calorie, gluten-free, lactose-free, dairy-free, and non-GMO. It's also certified organic, which makes it non-GMO. And what else can I tell you about this? They're handcrafted in California, not too far away from me, and they use the highest quality organic ingredients and lots of great stuff in all their different flavors. So I've recently tried 6 different flavors. I got on a Kevita kick, and I wanted to share with you my experience with them. First, though, let me tell you what the base is. It starts with purified water, which, by the way, I found out that you really should be paying attention to making sure that the water in your beverages is purified or filtered, because some companies are just using tap water that hasn't been filtered, and you may be consuming all of the crazy things that can be in our tap water system. So start paying attention. I love that Kevita mentions that as their very first ingredient. Major plus there. Then they have the Probiotic Culture, plus green tea. Some of their drinks have organic cane syrup in them, and I'm not a huge fan of products with cane syrup, but there's probably not that much in this. I don't know for sure. So I usually try to avoid the flavors with the cane syrup when I can, and they don't all contain it, which I'll tell you about in a moment. This one also has apple cider vinegar in it, and this is the Living Greens flavor. So it has a phyto-algae blend and something called Brain On, as well as fig concentrate and fair trade matcha tea, which is one of my favorite ingredients of all time. I like this. It's very, very subtle. It doesn't taste massively like greens, so if you're trying to get more greens like algae into your diet, this is nice. It's just odd to me that they use the cane syrup, although maybe they need it to offset all the savory flavor of the green. Next up, let's see, what order should I go in here? There's so many. I'll do this one. So Living Greens is fairly easy to find. I've noticed with Kevita, Kevita is widely available. It's at this big market around the corner from me called Gelson's, and it's also at this really small convenience store called Locali, and they're like right next to each other. It's also at Whole Foods, and it's at another small natural market called Lassen's. I also got some from the super tiny I think like family run or small run market in Pasadena called Grassroots. So I've gone to a lot of different places, and I've noticed that they all kind of have different selections. Places like Gelson's or the bigger chain markets tend to have the more basic flavors. Like Gelson's, for example, last I checked had 3 flavors, and they had their plain coconut, their lemon ginger, and their lemon cayenne cleanse. And I've tried all of them. The coconut is very just basic coconut flavor. I really like the lemon ginger though, which is why I opted to get this one out of all of them. And this one also has the cane syrup and the apple cider vinegar, plus it's got cold pressed ginger and lemon extract, some of the fig concentrate, and the purple carrot juice for color. It's really nice. It's great balance between lemon and ginger. I've had the lemon cayenne cleanse one as well. It's basically based off the master cleanse idea, and that's really great. I don't know if I would recommend that as a cleanse, but you'll have to read up more about that to see if it's actually meant to have on a cleanse or just like part of your diet as a cleansing aspect, because lemon and cayenne can have such a great detox effect for us. Next up, we have 2 very similar flavors, the pomegranate coconut and the strawberry acai coconut. They have very similar flavors. I have to be honest, most of the Kevita kind of taste the same. It's like there'll just be a very subtle difference, kind of like most kombuchas out there, where you just have that base flavor and then like a subtlety. I did notice that the strawberry acai has a stronger taste than the pomegranate. This is a little bit more subtle, and this definitely had more of a sweetness from the strawberry and probably a little bit from the acai as well. And this one is free of cane sugar. It also has acai puree in it, plus coconut flavor, fruit and vegetable color, and it's sweetened with stevia. I much prefer it to be sweetened with stevia than the cane syrup. And I do find it odd that not all of their flavors are sweetened with stevia, because that one's so good. It works perfectly in there. This one is also sweetened with stevia, and it's basically the same thing, which is why it probably tastes so similar. It just has the pomegranate fruit juice in it. Then there are 2 of their new flavors. They just came out with 3 new flavors, and I've tried 2 of them. I haven't been able to find the third yet. One of them is a hibiscus berry daily cleanse. So I want to learn more about exactly what they mean by daily cleanse. I don't know what that means, but maybe that just means that you're getting some cleansing ingredients into your life, and you can drink it daily, and it's not too harsh on your body. So this has hibiscus flowers, which are so nice. I love that flavor of hibiscus. Plus there's raspberry and magnesium, goji berries, rose hips, and shishandra berry. And those are really wonderful superfoods. So I was very excited to see that they're now adding them, and their new flavors have that. There's one more that I'm going to mention in a moment, but that's so cool. And there's no sugar added. I also didn't mention, but like they have their little calorie counts on the base. So this one has 5 calories, this one has 45. So if you're paying attention to calories, I'm guessing this has more because the cane syrup has been added. So you might want to check that. They're not all created equally. The strawberry acai has 10 calories. That's probably because strawberry is very sweet. That probably adds a little bit of the extra calorie count. Whereas hibiscus doesn't have any calories. It's just a flower. And maybe raspberry and goji berries are what account for the extra. But it's so minute. Lastly, I saved the best for last because this flavor, I need to give props to Kevita because this flavor blew me away and my friends away. I've been drinking Kevita for so long, and this flavor stands out. It's probably the best I've ever had. It's really, really exciting. This is their new blueberry cherry. It is so wonderful. Oh my gosh. I wish, it's hard to find. I think I've only found this, I may have seen this at Whole Foods, but I think I got this one at Grassroots in Pasadena. And it is so lovely. It's got blueberry plus apple cider vinegar, cherry juice, magnesium, elderberry extract, stevia, acerola, is that how you pronounce it? Cherry extract, right, I think. Mangosteen, ashwagandha, and amla, which I'm not sure what that is, but there's so much in this. This is like a superfood powerhouse. It was so, oh my gosh, it was like super fizzy and sweet, and it hit the spot. I loved this. I want more of this, so I'm gonna go hunt this down, and I highly recommend it. This one has 20 calories. So that's Kevita. I would love to hear what you think. Have you tried these? What are your favorites? I'm telling you, they're so easy to find them. I always see these in stores, which is really exciting. I love that a drink like this has become so easy to have, and it's really nice, especially if you're trying to transition away from soda, or you know other people who are trying to transition away from it, and you just want to add something sweet. Personally, I love having a sweet beverage, especially when it's sweetened with stevia, something that's kind of fruity and bubbly. It's really satisfying, and I really crave it almost every day. I try not to have that frequently, but that's why there's 6 here. It's taken me probably a week and a half. So I've been having these like every other day at least. They're that good. I would love to hear your thoughts, as I mentioned. Have you tried Kevita? What's your favorite flavor? Have you tried any of their new flavors, and what do you think? And anything else you want to add to this? Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to read your comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do if you want to learn more about the foods that I'm eating, my foods that I'm enjoying, the product review style. Sometimes I do recipes, and sometimes I just talk about the foods that I'm eating so that you can get inspired to try new things. And you can also visit ecovegangal.com, which houses all of the information, including the main Eco Vegan Gal channel if you're looking for more inspiration, education, and to feel more empowered about living a happy, healthy life. And lastly, I would love you to join the Eco Vegan Gal social media community. And I call it a community because I feel like social media is a community. So when you leave comments, when you retweet something, when you get involved with like a hashtag or something, it's really an amazing way to make new friends and to learn more things and to find more information out there. So please use social media. I think starting with me can be your starting point, and then you kind of branch off and you start to find out all sorts of cool things across social media. All the links for that are down below, as well as a link to Kevita if you'd like to learn more about them and find out the answers to things like the cleanse, which I need to learn more about. So I'll be heading over there myself. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.